All right, welcome to Major League Baseball play-by-play here on Sinbin Stream. Today, we start off with Game 1, Cincinnati Reds at Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. First pitch about 5 minutes away. Let's get to the audio check first. Good on Twitch. Hope you're having a great Friday afternoon. We will have Mariners at Blue Jays tonight, 6:10 because it's on Apple TV. So a little bit later start. All right. Think we're okay. YouTube audio. All right, now how do we get our chat to work on my tablet? Try again. There, finally. And hello, Buck Skull Gang. For some reason, hi there got held. No idea why. Well, I have why that would be held. I have no idea. Kieran, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Hopefully that Cubs dark blue on the light blue is easier to read. I sometimes I think I do red, and that's probably harder to read. But let me know. They're wearing their like alternate that they wear on Friday. Thank you, Kieran. Let's go Cubs. No. Is it just Tampa Rays? So just Tampa Rays? That's good. Yeah, I like that. Hello, Ned Goodwin. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so just Tampa Rays. Well, that's good. I never understood why the Bay is always in there. The city is Tampa. I mean, MLB. Oh, you mean maybe the stadium? Okay. Was that? Oh, that was last night. That's right. Rays Stadium, the deal. Okay. All right, let's get to the lineups. Tampa Bay Rays. Okay. Yep, Friday, full game, full slate of baseball. All right, let's get to the starting lineups for the first pitch. Myers for the Reds. Myers, De La Cruz, Stewart, Stevenson, DH, and cleanup hitter. Suarez, Blade, McLean, Trevino, Rodriguez. And for the Cubs, Crow Armstrong, Suzuki, Bush, Bregman, the cleanup hitter, Happ, Horner, Ramirez, Conforto, the DH, Kelly, the catcher behind the plate. For the starting pitcher, Peterson, 7-7 record, 5.17 ERA, 26 games, 17 starts, 1 save, 118 and a third innings pitched, 103 strikeouts, and a 1.5 whip. And I did not have a good Cubs blue t-shirt to wear today. Opponent bet. Let's see. He was on 2 teams today. Oh, this is the guy they got from the Mets. Been all right for the Cubs. 4-1 as a Cub. Opponent batting average, though, for 2026, 273. 1 hold, 1 for 1 on saves. He's a lefty opposed by Rhett Lauder, the righty for the Reds. 5-8 record, 5.13 ERA, 23 games, 20 starts, 107 innings pitched, 83 strikeouts, 1.47 whip. And opponent batting average, 267. Former Wake Forest Demon Deacon. Picked by the Reds in 2023. Born in Albemarle, North Carolina. All right, the only afternoon game. The rest of the action starts at 5:40 Central. Dodgers Tigers is the first game. I hate it. It should just be Tampa Rays, Tampa Buccaneers, Tampa Lightning. I find it weird. Green Bay is different because it's the name of the town. Agreed. Yep, lefty. All right, Reds are in these red jerseys, cursive Reds in white, slight bit of black trim. Oh, I need to mute and unmute. I don't know why I have trouble so much here. All right, mute that, unmute that. Let's get the crowd noise ready, and we'll get first pitch here. Watching on marquee, so I'm streaming it. I'm bound to be a pitch or two behind. All right. Here we go. Game 1 of a 3-game set with the Reds. Myers delivers. Outside, 92. Missed. Sinker. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Outside, missed again. 92. Another sinker. 2-0. Sorry, Myers is the hitter. Peterson is the pitcher. My bad. Peterson, the lefty, delivers. Low again. That one should have been a strike. That nipped the bottom of the zone. Sinker, 91. Very close, but that was a strike. 3-0 the count. And right pretty much down the middle, 92, strike 1, 3-1 the count. De La Cruz on deck. Hello, Ronnie. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. Outside, missed, ball 4. He walked him. Free pass issued to Myers. And De La Cruz is up, the switch hitting shortstop. I appreciate it, Ronnie. Thanks so much. Trisk, what's up? Hey, midday ball of base. Thank you. Bubby Brister. I would have preferred Don Makowski, but understood. It's 7. 6, I'm trying to even think for the Packers. Fouled off by De La Cruz, 0-1. Would have been a strike. Changeup, 86. Again, Marquee does not have pitch types, unfortunately. Runner fakes. Pitch is delivered and fouled off. It was low, a curveball, 79. 0-2. He's hitting, let's see. I missed their breakdown. I know, Brister was 6. Fouled straight back, 94. I can't think of a 6 on the Packers for some reason. Yeah, now we go Don Makowski. Screw Elway. Hated Denver ever since they lost that Super Bowl. Low in the dirt, 87. 1-2 the count. Mickey Mantle. I don't want Yankees. Tris, come on. Jody Davis, former Cubs catcher, member of the All Cubs team for 150 years. 150th anniversary team. De La Cruz strikes out swinging. Pitch was a little bit inside. 1 out. Strikeout number 1 for Peterson. Just in off the edge of the plate. Curveball. 82. And there's 1 away. Runner at first on a walk. And I forgot to do the crowd noise. My bad. I forgot to unmute it. All right. 0-1 the count. Got one. Called strike. Changeup. 86. Stewart, the hitter. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Fouled off the screen. My bad. Not missed. Strike 2 either way. I need to make this window a little smaller, I think. Yeah. So I can see more of my monitor. All right. 0-2 the count. Stewart, the third hitter in the lineup, 261 average. Takes inside. 87, 1-2. That's a slider that got away. Hello, Rome. How's it going? Yeah, leadoff walk. How about it? Oh, thanks, Trisk. Yeah, congrats to Dr. Delay for 11K as well. Yeah, we're getting close. We're within... Let's see. I think we got 64 to go till 3,000. 64 subs. Pitch clock at 2. Here's the windup. Upstairs, missed 93. 2-2 the count. 1 out. Runner at first on a walk. I don't know. Is that Cubs thing? Should I make that white? I know I used to do red, but I think we'll leave it. Swung on a miss. Got him. 80. Guessing a curveball. It was 80. Dropped it in there and got fooled by it. Almost down the middle. And there's 2 away. 2 strikeouts in the first inning by Peterson. And the 4th hitter is up. The cleanup hitter. That is Stevenson, also the designated hitter. 245 average. Throw to first, not in time. Myers back. All right. You know, maybe the red would be easier to read than that dark blue. Fouled off. 0-1 the count. I'll work on that during the inning. Sinker fouled off during the break. Let me bring that page up. And swung on a miss. 87 outside, off the outside edge of the plate. 0-2 the count. Is it? Oh, alternate. They've only had these since last year, I guess. I didn't realize that. I think that red might be bright enough. Might be easier to read. All right. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Tough play over to first. Drew him off the bag. Bush couldn't stay on. I don't know if this is going to be a hit or an error. They called it a single. Okay. Fair enough. Tough play. First hit of the game for the Reds. They got first and second thanks to the walk. Yeah, Drew. Bush couldn't keep his foot on the bag. The throw was towards home plate side. Very close. Just could not keep his foot on the bag. Yeah, I think that was the correct call. All right, here, let's see how the red looks. Is that easier to read or worse to read than the blue? I can go back to the blue if it's bad. Foul down the left field line. Let me know which you think is better, the blue or the red. John Deere green. Actually, I think that red is a little hard to read, isn't it? Ah, gotcha. Peterson, Stevenson. Hello, Ken. All right, 1-1 the count. I think I will go back to the blue. That looks a little harder to read, doesn't it? Changeup missed outside, 87. Yeah, I think I'll just go back to the dark blue. Fouled it off, 1-2, 87. 21 pitches for Peterson already. Jeepers. Yeah, let's just go back to the dark blue. I think that'll be easier to read than the red. All right, 1-2 pitch, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Steps off, no throw. Yeah, red on blue is just hard to read. I think the darker blue is easier. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him on high heat. 94. Struck out the side. They got a single and a walk and left him at first and second. Bottom of the first coming up. Top of the order for the Cubs. They have Pete Crow Armstrong, lefty, Suzuki righty, Bush lefty, due up. And let's get rid of the crowd noise. There we go. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk. They leave 2 at first and second. Cubs coming to bat. All right, yeah, like I said, tonight we will have more baseball. Hope you'll join me. Seattle Mariners at Toronto Blue Jays, 6:15 first pitch. We'll start the live stream about 6:10 Central. The game is on Apple TV. Today's game is right now is on ESPN Unlimited and MLB TV. I am watching on Marquee in the Chicago area. I got to decide soon if I'm going to pay another $20 a month for another month of Marquee or not. Full slate today, though. Dodgers, Tigers, Marlins, Nats, Astros, Mets, Royals. Oh, man, we need help from the Royals to beat the Guardians. We'll take a look at the wild card standings in a minute. Padres, Rays, Red Sox, Yankees. Ugh. Who do you even root for there? Rockies, Braves, of course, Mariners, Blue Jays, Rangers, Brewers. Man, we need the Brewers to beat the Rangers for the Blue Jays' sake, but not for the Cubs' sake. White Sox, Twins, Pirates, Cardinals, Phillies, Angels, Orioles, A's, Diamondbacks, Giants. All right, first pitch, a little low, 94 to PCA. A 94 four-seam, 1-0 the count when we're underway in the bottom of the first. Loops one on the outside edge of the plate, 86 for strike 1. Got a changeup over. Oh, the Reds have their, it's the red hat, white C, but the black brim. Oh, those are kind of cool. I guess I was going to get that one, but I have the full red instead. Swung on and missed. 94. Top of the zone. Strike 2. 1-2 the count to Pete Crow Armstrong. Inside, nope, actually high, 95. It was not inside. Four-seam missed upstairs. 2-2 the count. Suzuki on deck. And in the dirt, nearly hit him. 3-2. At Wrigley in 65 games, he's hitting .304, 18 home runs, 42 RBI for Pete Crow Armstrong. All right, Suzuki is on deck. PCA swung on and missed. Strike 3, got him inside, 87. Off the edge of the plate. Jammed him inside, couldn't catch up to it. All right. Ugh. This shirt hugs too much. It's a medium. Inside edge of the plate, 0-1. I'm just not comfortable in it. There it is. Slider, 85. Suzuki, 270 average. 22 home runs, 75 RBI. In there, 95. Strike 2. Sinker. Outside, takes a ball, 85. Slider missed. 1-2 the count. In the dirt, 87. Evens the count, 2-2. I've forgotten what that means. WRC plus. Fouled off, 95. Still 2-2. I was going to type something. Don't have time. All right. Righty. Suzuki fouls it off his leg, and he is hobbling. Trying to walk it off. I think he fouled it off his right leg. He doesn't have a shin guard on it like the left. 2-2. Where did this hit? No, it was off his left foot. That's what. Okay, it was not his right leg. It was his left foot. No protection, and that he had to hop on his right leg before he could put any weight on the left leg. Suzuki hitting 270. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. 94. Staying alive. Still 2-2 the count. Excuse me. Louder. Lowder. The pitches. And it's smashed into left. That'll hit at the base of the wall and die on the track. And Suzuki is in with a stand-up double. First hit for the Cubs, Suzuki's 27th double, and the Cubs have a runner in scoring position with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Just turned on it and flipped it out into left. Ball like hit the ivy and went straight down and didn't roll much on the track at all, the warning track. All right, Michael Busch, the hitter. 27th double for Suzuki. Let's go Cubbies. All right. Takes outside, missed 84, 1-0 to Busch. All right, fouled off. 1-1 to Busch. Low outside corner on a changeup. Evens the count, 1-1. That looks pretty good, I think. All right, 1-1 pitch. Low, missed, 87, 2-1 the count. Cubs just picked up their first hit of the game. No score, bottom of the first. PCA struck out. Suzuki doubled the left. Righty-lefty. Busch pops it up. Foul territory behind the plate and into the stands, luckily for Busch and the Cubs. 2-2 count, though. Huge double. Yeah, with 1 out. Tell me, right? Let's go. Hello, Isaiah. Where's Turkey? Hey, Caden, what's up? Maybe he'll be here for tonight's game. I have no idea. Turkey's been MIA lately. In the air to center, on the run, a catch. Suzuki has to head back to second. Nice catch in center by Dane Myers for out number 2. That'll bring up Bregman with 2 down. Yeah, unfortunately, he did, but didn't move him over. Cubs minus 1.5. I had to. Well, good luck. Good luck. Coach Sterling. Sorry, cannot enunciate at all today. All right, Louder checking Suzuki, delivers to Bregman, strike 1, 95 on a sinker. Yeah, come on, Bregman. 252 average, 19 homers, 69 RBI. I probably need crowd noise. Yep. Ooh. Call the ball, but going to be correctly overturned by the Reds for strike 2. Damn it. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. All right. Bregman's got some work to do. 0-2 count, 2 outs, runner at second. Suzuki had a 1-out double. Louder checks him and delivers, and is fouled off. It was outside. Still swung at it. Slider 86. Still 0-2. Yeah, that pitch was close, but it was definitely a strike. That was a good challenge by the Reds there. Hello, Roman. What's up? Just missed low, 95. Sinker. Wow, good take. Plus 31. Wow. I know 40 is 100. Yeah, I think we're going to be in the 80s. We got some hot weather coming up. Low, like 80s and 90s. That one's low. Evens the count. 2-2. Come on, Breggy. Yeah, I know that ball was pretty much entirely in there. That was a strange call. Good challenge by the Reds in the first. Righty-righty matchup. Smashed into right, down the line. That's going to score Suzuki. And Bregman should easily get to second with a double, and he'll stop there. And the Cubs take a 1-0 lead. All right. And, of course, the crowd noise wore out. All right, 1-0 Chicago. 2 doubles in the first. Bregman the RBI. And the Cubs have a 1-0 lead on the Reds. All right. We will take that. Upstairs and outside. 1-0 to Hap. A slider, 86. There we go. Early offense. Yeah, something the Blue Jays could use. Hap is a 220 hitter. Ah, I see. Low in the dirt, 87. Changeup. 2-0 that count. "23 homers, 61 RBI with that 220 average for Hap. Outside miss, 3-0. Must have been a slider. Nope, changeup, 87. My bad. 3-0. All right, righty versus lefty. Here's the pitch. Takes the strike. 94. Sinker in there. 3-1 that count. Hey. She went home. Okay. Another strike. Top of the outside corner. Full count to Hap now. Yeah, I know. I already forgot who's going for the Jays. The A's, yeah. Go A's, exactly. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him. Might have been a little upstairs. But they get a run on 2 hits. They leave 1 in scoring position at second. A pair of doubles, Suzuki and Bregman, and the Cubs lead 1-0. The Reds will send up Blade lefty, McLean righty, Trevino righty. All right, Blade lefty, McLean righty, Trevino righty. That would be 4, 5, 6 in the Reds lineup, of course. Yeah, who? It is Cease. Okay. Yeah, but Cease like never gets any run support. They're facing Emerson Hancock, who I've seen pitch. He settled down nicely after he got shelled early. I forgot if it was the Jays or another team playing him, but he's not a bad pitcher. I think he's a lefty, so. All right, back from commercial break. As Peterson finishes his second inning warm-up tosses. Yeah, that's the problem. Cease never gets any run support. Yeah. He's like has to pitch perfect every freaking time. All right, lefty. Upstairs, missed 1-0. Four seam, 92. Blade, 219 hitter. Outside, Peterson. Oh, yeah, Peterson missed. Slider, 85. 2-0. Wonderful. Inside, called a strike, though. That should have been a ball. What a terrible call. 91 four seam. The Cubs will take it 2-1. We'll get to the umps in a second. Low and outside, missed again. Should have been ball 4. Slider, 84. '77 and sunny in Wrigley today. Smashed to first and caught by Michael Busch on an L3. And there's one away. Wow, what a play. No replay yet. You would think Marquis would get that up. Okay, here it is. Yep, pretty much right at him. Just had to put the glove up. All right, it is Bill Miller behind the plate. Yeah, he sounds old. I feel like I've heard that name before. Actually, 1-0. Sinker way outside, 93. Yeah, I agree. Popped him up on the infield. Shortstop under it, battling the sun. Just came down for out number 2. That thing was in the air. He must have really got under it. Caught by Nico Horner. And Matt McLean is retired. Yeah, I agree. Nothing to laugh about. I mean, it's good they're loose, but yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, that name sounds familiar. He's probably terrible. All right, first pitch, a ball, miss. The hitter is Trevino. 230 average, 4 homers, outside edge of the plate, missed the RBI. 1-1 the count. Yeah, I don't mind these Cubs uniforms. I just don't like the logo. The grounded past the third baseman into left. A single for the Reds with 2 outs in the top of the second. Their second hit of the game. I like these Cubs unis, but I don't, it's like the uniform logo is fine. I don't like it as the hat logo. That's my only issue with it. Like, just do the C on the hat. And I don't mean the regular one. Do that, whatever that C is. Everything else is fine, but I just don't like the uniform and hat logo being the same. It's just weird. Grounded on the first pitch to the second baseman, over to first to Busch in time. And the side is retired. Rodriguez on one pitch. Pedro Ramirez to Michael Busch. 1-2, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom of the second, Cubs send up Horner, righty. Ramirez, switch. Conforto, lefty. Can't enunciate today at all. I think I'll get some more water, turn on my fan. 1 second. And yeah, we can use the box score here. Peterson's thrown 33 pitches, 20 strikes. Louder with 31 pitches, 19 strikes. So yeah, Peterson threw a lot of pitches in that. Well, no. Other way around. Louder threw a lot of pitches in the first. And trails 1-0. No, I'm okay. I think. Thanks. Maybe tonight. Winnipeg Blue Bombers at home against the Alouettes. Yeah. Well, during the Blue Jays game, I'll try to remember to keep an eye on it. All right, Louder, the righty, to Horner, the shortstop. Normally the second baseman, but Dansby Swanson's been on the injury list with a oblique injury on torqued himself on a swing. That's why he's not in the lineup. I can't believe the Jays looked so bad last night. Man. There's bases for each game? Or they just changed the little sign on it? 1-0 the count. First pitch missed. Low on a sinker. 95. Inside, missed. 94. A sinker tailed in. 2-0 to Nico Horner. 2-1. 94. Got on the inside edge of the plate. Time called by Horner. 34 pitches. 34 pitches for Louder already. Smashed into left between third and short. Leadoff single for the Cubs. Hit number 3 for Chicago. All right, that'll bring up Ramirez, who's playing second. Oh, enjoy. Should be fun. All right, in there, 85. Have a good time, Kieran. Slider, 85 in there. 0-1 the count. Louder delivers inside, 95, missed. Four seam. 1-1. Again, Ramirez the hitter. Louder the right-hander. Fouled off, 81. 1-2 the count. Whoops, didn't mean to. Sorry, there's springs on this mic holder, and I just hit them with my fingers. Made a loud noise. Yeah, leadoff single. Cubs got to take advantage of it, though. Missed low. Outside, 86. Changeup tailed away. Evens the count. 2-2. .286 average, 3 homers, 21 RBI, righty-lefty, and he lifts one into left down the line and caught, I think, in fair territory for out number 1 by Blade. 1 down, F7 on the putout. So hit one opposite field, but Blade played it nicely down the line. Not a lot of foul territory down the lines in Wrigley. 1 away. Conforto, the DH, 232 average. Takes inside, 95. Four-seam missed, 1-0. Yes, thank you, Kieran. Appreciate it. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, straight back into the crowd. 1-1. That was inside on a four-seam. Louder at 42 pitches with 1 out in the bottom of the second. Outside, missed. 85, 2-1. Probably a slider. Nope, changeup. Got to stop guessing. Two-one pitch. Swung on and missed. Went golfing or fishing. Changeup low, 86, 2-2. Bad swing on that one. Let that go. All right, still righty-lefty. 2-2 pitch, 1 out. Runner at first, throw to first. Horner back in plenty of time. No tag applied. Here's the pitch. A little high, 94, full count. Four-seam, 94. Come on, Conforto. We need another hit. We'll take a walk, but... Here's the pitch. Fouled it off, 94. Still a full count. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Here's the pitch. In the air to left center. Left fielder has it short of the track. For out number 2, runner has to head back to first. F7. So 2 F7s after a leadoff single. Blade with 2 putouts this inning. Nope. Lefty went down the line. Or no. Yeah. First guy was a left. Actually, both? I don't know. Both of them flied out to left. Carson Kelly, the catcher, fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. A sinker, 94. 0-1. Oh, good. Could you open it, please? All right, thank you. Owen won the count. Kelly, a 260 hitter. Louder delivers pitch 49. It's hit, popped up into shallow left in foul territory. Shortstop De La Cruz has it for out number 3. And the thank you. Cubs waste a leadoff single. We've played 2. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. Top of the 3rd, the Reds will send up Myers, righty. De La Cruz, switch hitter. Stewart, right-hander. That sounds like 9, 1, and 2. No, 1, 2, 3 in their order. I don't know why I thought De La Cruz was leading off. He's not. All right. Through 2, 1-0 Cubs. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up or the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers by YouTube. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. Follow on Twitch if you happen to have a Twitch account. Same live stream. It is faster and commercial free. Okay, thank you. I skimmed it. I didn't read it in full, but thank you. All right, so the Cubs have left 2 on base. They're 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. The Reds are 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position. They've left 3 on base. Top of the 3rd coming up. Okay. No worries. Yep, runner at first. Didn't do anything. We'll have Mariners Blue Jays tonight, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll be back with the Cubs on Monday. The Cubs play at the same time as the Jays on Saturday, and Sunday night I think they're on the national game, whoever has it. Oh, I just hit the wrong button. I don't want to accidentally screw anything up. Okay, good. All right, outside edge of the plate, strike 1 on a curveball. 0-1 the count. Fouled it off. 85, strike 2. Pitch 35 for Peterson. Changeup, 85. Leadoff hitter, Myers, had a walk his first plate appearance. Low, 85. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first, taken to the bag himself by Michael Busch. G3 for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down for the Reds. Out. I'll try to get out and back into Marquee. Man, we are behind. That's what I hate about streaming apps. Put stuff over the air. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the middle, nearly took a piece of the pitcher Peterson into center to Crow Armstrong. For a 1 out single, De La Cruz at first. Both teams with 3 hits now. Did it hit his glove or may have gotten a piece of his glove? Hopefully it didn't hit him in the left arm or the right arm. All right, he's ready to pitch. De La Cruz at first. And it's fouled straight back. Why don't they have the hitter name ready for the first pitch? This is like doing softball. The Athletes Unlimited, the AUSL. Sal Stewart, 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 0-1 count. So bizarre on Marquee. Peterson delivers low in the dirt, 81, 1-1. Like, why wouldn't you have the batter's name up there before the first pitch? That makes no sense. It's not hard to do baseball graphics. Just got to do it in a timely fashion. Peterson with 40 pitches, working with 1 out. Throws to first, not in time. De La Cruz back. Oh, the Iowa Cubs playing Omaha tonight. 1-1 pitch on the way. Outside miss, 92. 2-1. Sinker, 92. Excuse me. 2-1 pitch coming up. Outside miss, 3-1. Come on, don't walk him. Stewart hitting third, lefty-righty matchup, 3-1 pitch. On the way, low, he walked him. Throw to second, doesn't matter, it's a walk. First and second, 1 out. Stevenson, the designated hitter, who's 1 for 1, is up. And Peterson, the lefty, is in a spot of trouble. Stevenson, again, the hitter. Just issued a free pass to Sal Stewart. Reds threatening here in the third. 1 out. Loops a curveball outside. 79. 1-0. Come on, Peterson. Shaking his head. Not happy with his control, I would imagine. Pitch 45 on the way. That's outside as well, even further out. 92 on a sinker, 2-0. Can't afford to walk. Need a strikeout, pop out, or double play. Yeah, I know. Marquis driving me crazy. It's so bad. I agree. Yeah, big time walk. That's huge. Ooh, that was outside. The ump called it a strike. 2-1. Very close. Maybe it nicked it. 91. It was not on the swing. Yeah, that was a called strike. 91. Throw to second. Nobody covered. And it's into center. PCA gets to it. Both runners advance. What the heck was that? Peterson threw to nobody. Nobody was at the bag. What on earth was that? He was backing off. It was just a terrible throw. The second baseman was near, but the throw came to the third base side and had no chance. It was so high it went over the top of De La Cruz, who's pretty tall. Fouled off. 2-2 the count. That's got to be a throwing error on Peterson on a pickoff attempt. So error 1 for Chicago. Moves the runners, both of them, into scoring position. I don't know what, I don't know what he was trying to do. Low, missed, 86, full count. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rising Rhino, how's it going? Tune in to Rising Rhino for the CFL tonight, tomorrow, and maybe Sunday? I'm not sure. Swung on and missed. He finally got out number 2. Huge strikeout. Wow. He got Stevenson swinging. Missed a 4-seam, 93. Beautiful pitch. Top of the strike zone on the outside corner. Finally, there's 2 down. Oh, yeah. Have a good day at work. Thanks, Rhino. Thank you for hitting the like. Appreciate it. Grounded or lined into left and foul into the first or second row. Long strike. Turned on a slider, 86. Suarez, the hitter. 0 for 1 and a strikeout. Yeah, we'll get the crowd noise going. CFL today, one game today, 2 tomorrow, 1 Sunday. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, Swanson's injured. He's been injured for a while. 88 in there, strike 2. What's his name? Nico Horner's been playing short. They've been using, I think, Ramirez at second. Dansby Swanson hurt his oblique, I think, on a swing. Got him! Low inside, strike 3, and out number 3. Struck out on a low inside pitch. A curveball. And they get out of it. Suarez leaves a runner at second and third. The Reds left a runner at second and third, 1 out. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk. They left 2 in scoring position. Bottom of the third coming up. Cubs have top of the order. Crow Armstrong lefty, Suzuki righty, Bush lefty, due up. Suzuki had a double, scored the only run. It was a double by Suzuki and a double by Bregman. That's the reason the Cubs lead 1-0. Man, they got out of a jam there. The error moved them to second and third, too. Yeah, no worries, Rhino. Thanks for being a... Yeah, that was a curveball low and in. Yeah, I got to figure out how long is Dansby Swanson out? I don't know what injury list he's on. Let's see if we can bring up their roster. Oh, kind of like their version of this. A little bright. I prefer the black. Let's see which injury list he's on. Says the 10-day. I don't know what day he went on. I guess it wasn't that long ago. All right, Swanson's on the 10-day injury list. Upstairs, ball 1. As we're underway. Suzuki, a 1-0 count. Grounded past the second baseman in the hole between first and second. Suzuki's 2 for 2, and he gets a leadoff single for the Cubs in the bottom of the third. All right. Cubs with 4 hits now. All right. I'm sorry, that was PCA. Suzuki is up. What am I saying? At the knees, strike 1 to Suzuki. I apologize. That was PCA with the hit. PCA is 1 for 2. Suzuki's still 1 for 1. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry about that. 0-1 the count. Low and outside. Evens the count. 1-1. Changeup 87 missed. '54th pitch on the way for Lauder. Outside missed. 90. Is that 3 or 98? 93. Sinker missed. Come on, single or a walk. Come on, Suzuki. Fouled it off. 92. Evens the count. 2-2. Yeah, PCA with the single, the leadoff single here in the third. No clue why I thought it was Suzuki. I think it probably happened so quick I saw they had Suzuki up there or something. I don't know. All right, 2-2 to Suzuki. I don't know why time has been called. For the camera well, maybe? I guess that one got fouled into the camera well. They're making sure they're all right. Now, here we go. Righty. Popped him up on the infield. They let it fall. They're trying to get PCA at second, and they did. So fielder's choice. Suzuki's the runner at second because they wanted PCA's speed off the base pass. He nearly beat it out. I think he saw what they were going to do and headed to second. The guy fumbled it. Yeah, he was definitely out, but nothing you can do. PCA forced out. I guess that was a 3-4 fielder's choice on the pop-up. Low, ball 1. The hitter is Michael Busch, 0 for 1 with a line out, 244 average, 16 homers. And fouls it off. 1-1 that count. Here's the pitch. Crushed into right. He's not even going to run it out. The right fielder into the bleachers, and a 3-0 Cubs lead. Wow. Michael Busch crushed it, drove in 2 runs. I forgot to put the out on. Sorry about that. 3-0 Chicago. Wow. Number 17, 94.4 mile per hour four-seam fastball right down the middle, crushed 374 to right. 102.5 miles per hour exit velocity. I don't know why my crowd noise paused. 27-degree launch angle. Home run number 17, and the Cubs lead 3-0. All right, in there. What's the count? 0-2 now. Hit number 5 for the Cubs. Low ball. 1 in the first, 2 in the third. Thanks to Michael Busch, his 17th homer after a single by PCA, and then they played it into a fielder's choice. So Suzuki scored. Grounded to third. Nice play behind the bag. Over to first in time for out number 2. Yeah, it seemed deeper, but it actually didn't go too far. I mean, maybe based on the camera work. Still 374 to right. You know, it's short in the alleys. Yeah, huge hit there by Michael Busch. 2 away. Ian Happ, the hitter, 0 for 1. Takes at the knees. 86, strike 1. Changeup. So after the home run, Bregman grounded out Suarez to Stewart. Fouled off, 94, 0-2 the count. Louder, it was 65 pitches in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. Here's the windup. Fouled straight back, 85 again, or maybe not again. Slider. If you haven't liked already, please, one person who hasn't, hit the thumbs up so we can get to 20. Thank you so much. 20 likes on the video. Upstairs, missed 95. I mean, certainly Michael Busch's home run is worth a like, right? Unless you're a Reds fan, I guess. Then maybe not. All right, righty-lefty matchup. Here's Louder. Upstairs, missed 95. Evens the count. 2-2. A 4-seam. Here's the pitch. Top of the zone, strike 3. Got him looking. But the Cubs pick up 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave none. We head to the top of the 4th. Cubs 3, Reds 0. They'll send up Blade lefty, McLean righty, and Trevino righty. All right. 030 to 351. All right. Yeah, again, just taking it a little bit easier on the weekend. Mariners Blue Jays is at the same time as Reds Cubs Saturday tomorrow. And then Reds Cubs Sunday night is at 6:20. It's on NBC, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I'm probably not going to. I'll probably just rest. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't really want to do preseason football, to be honest. I know the Packers' last game is tonight, I believe. Got Commanders, Ravens, NFL Network, Falcons, Dolphins, Texans, Panthers, Giants, Jets, Bucks, Jaguars. ESPN Unlimited has Saints, Cowboys, Cardinals, Packers. I should get out of Rockford. I may keep an eye on that one. Seahawks, Chiefs, also ESPN Unlimited. CBS has Bengals, Eagles tonight, and NFL Network will also have Vikings, Broncos. Wait. That's tonight. Oh yeah, they had some games Thursday. And then the preseason wraps up Saturday afternoon. Lions, Colts, and Bears, Titans. Well, for some reason, the crew, maybe the ground crew, just went in to right field, so we had a slight delay there. All right, first pitch, outside edge of the plate, initially called a ball and going to be correctly overruled as a strike. And we'll see if we get the ABS. Yep, there we go. Successful challenge. Yeah, NBC. Well, the Little League one, I think, was actually on ESPN. I know it was only one. Low, 86. Count is 1-1. The hitter is Blade. I need louder to make it to the fifth. He might. He might. It's only 3-0. Right down the middle, 92. I mean, especially if the Cubs go quickly in either of the next two innings, he might make it to the fifth. I wouldn't necessarily rule him out for the fourth or fifth yet. Grounded up the middle into center. That's a leadoff single aboard. As it's a single for Blade. Here's the ABS. Look at this horrible call by the ump. That was called a ball initially. More than half the ball in the strike zone. About 2/3, 3/4 almost. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh, the Cubs do this stupid will the ball stay on the mound between innings. I don't understand. When they put the ball back. All right, that's a strike. Fourth hit of the game for the Reds. Runner at first. Nobody out. McLean, the hitter. That was a changeup 85 at the knees. Ball gets away. That's a wild pitch. 1-1 that count. Way high and outside. Four seam. Peterson, the wild pitch. Kelly barely got a glove on it. Runner in scoring position at second now with nobody out. Outside again. 2-1. Well, sorry to hear that. Good luck today. Yeah, that ball. Yeah, that was terrible. All right. Peterson with pitch 60. Grounded to third. That'll hold the runner. Throw to first in time to Bush for out number 1. 5-3 ground out. Bregman to Bush. Nice play to his left by Bregman. Intelligence Center. Highest percentage of ground balls turned into outs. Cubs have the highest percentage. Cubs, Dodgers, Rays, Marlins, Brewers. 78.5 Cubs, 77%. Brewers, everybody else in between. Top 5. MLB average 75.5. Well, that isn't much of a difference. Outside edge of the plate, strike one. I mean, 3% is within a margin of error, I think. That's not that much higher than the average. Pretty meaningless stat. Bounced up the middle, runner heads to third, and Horner throws to first. Did Bush keep his foot on the bag? Apparently he did. Luckily. There's 2 outs now. And no challenge by the Reds. Trevino grounds out. Horner to Bush. The throw by Horner nearly got Bush's foot off the bag. It was towards home plate side. Not the greatest throw by Nico Horner. Made it way too interesting. And the Reds have a runner at third with 2 outs. Lefty, lefty, low and outside. 87 missed, 1-0. The count. Whoops, I forgot crowd noise. My bad. Slider, 88, missed. Top of the zone, strike 1, 92. Sinker. I wouldn't rule out, if you're talking about Josh Jacobs, the Marshawn Lloyd, I think, will be fine. He's healthy for the first time ever. Slider, 87, fouled off. Bears will have a huge turnaround. Does that mean good or bad? And the Bears can't keep relying on turnovers to save them. That's not feasible to continue at that rate. Outside, miss, 2-2. Runner at third, 2 outs. Peterson to Rodriguez, the 9th hitter, and he smashes one into right center. That'll score a run. 2 out, RBI single, and the Reds cut the lead to 3-1. Boo. I'm a Packer fan. I guess I haven't revealed that today. But it's in my logo for the channel, so. Whoops, I thought I put... Wait a minute, did I put it everywhere but this one? I am so sorry. 3-1, there we go. Throw to first, not in time. I think with the Packers Packers are going to improve just by the fact that they'll have Tucker Kraft and Micah Parsons back, something they didn't have in the last however many games that they lost in a row. Swung on and fouled it off, I guess. Not a miss. Fouled a sinker, 93, 0-1. I think the Lions have plenty of questions, too. Just cut their best cornerback. They have offensive line questions, I think. Maybe it's, I don't know, 93. I haven't really paid attention to offseason. Four-seam, 93. Another foul, 93. Come on, stop. End it here. Oh, that's right. Terry Francona, the Reds manager. I keep forgetting. I assume he's chewing on sunflower seeds. Smashed into left, right at the left fielder, though, for out number 3 on a L7. 1 run, and they leave 1 at first. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Horner, righty. Ramirez, switch. Conforto, lefty. Due up for the Chicago Cubs. One 5, 3-5-1. Yep. All right. And nothing else in the afternoon. Limit the damage. Yep, finally. Big 2-out hit, though, by the 9th hitter for the Reds. You know what? I got to get more water. I'll be right back, though. Oh, don't forget to vote in the poll. We have 38 votes, 68% for the Cubs, 21% Reds, 11% saying neither, hoping for the meteorite. Oh. All right, we are back. So is Marquis. First pitch, low, 92, ball 1. All right, pardon the protein bar wrapper noise. That's a single up the middle. Leadoff single. Horner's on first. Bottom of the 4th underway. Hit number 6 for the Cubs. That one's fly to right and out number 1. What in the world? You got Louder on the ropes, and you've taken, what, 1 pitch, a ball, then a sinker for a single. Pedro Ramirez flies out on a changeup, 87. That'll bring up Conforto, the designated hitter, hitting 8th in the lineup. 231 average, 12 homers, 33 RBI. Swung on and missed, 87. Changeup, 0-1. All right. Whoops, let's get some crowd noise here. Throw to second, not in time. Stolen base. And the Cubs have a runner at second with 1 out. All right. What was the pitch? It was low. So 1-1. Changeup, 87. Nico Horner, steal number 22. Very close. Pretty good throw by the catcher, but he was coming up on the bag with his left hand as Ellie De La Cruz slapped the tag on him. 87 missed inside. 2-1. Louder with 75 pitches. Only trailing by 2 runs now. Cubs looking to get that run back. Runner at second with 1 out. Fouled off, 95. Evens the count, 2-2. Man, that was pretty much down the middle of sinker. Good jump by Nico Horner. And that stolen base, he needed all of it too. Low and inside in the dirt, 89, full count. Must have been a slider. Nope, changeup. Louder in a spot of trouble here again. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul off the first base dugout fence. Still 3-2. Let's see, the Packers are playing the Cardinals. I wonder how much, if at all, the starters are going to play. Swung on and missed, 85, strike 3, retired out number 2. Wow. Big strikeout. Conforto, I think, chased. Yep, that was low. 75, a slider low. Damn it. That is strikeout number 4 for Lauder. Peterson has 5 for the Cubs. Inside edge of the plate. That was a strike. Correctly called. Curveball, 83. Ninth hitter, the catcher, Kelly. Lauder at 80 pitches. So here's the pitch. Swung and fouled off, 80. Late. Slider, 85. Wait, they said 80? It was 86. Maybe I misread it. 0-2. Oh, it's probably 80 pitches. 150 years of the Cubs. In the dirt. Or 150th anniversary. 1-2. I guess this would be their 151st season then. 1876, same year the National League was founded. So the Reds are even older than that. In the air to left, that's at the track, at the wall. Leaping grab is made. What a catch. At the top of the ivy to retire the side. Wow. Oh, somebody threw a ball on the field. What the hell? Why? Why are the announcers laughing about it? Unless, oh, maybe he dislodged a ball. Yeah, no, it was just a ball that was in the ivy he dislodged. Okay. No criticism of the Cub fans. That was just a ball that came out of the ivy that they didn't track down after he made the catch. No runs. They leave a runner in scoring position at second. We head to the top of the 5th. We played 4. De La Cruz, switch hitter. Stewart, right-hander. Stevenson, right-hander. 2, 3, 4 in the lineup. I just assumed somebody threw a ball, but nope, a ball popped out of the ivy when he slammed into it. But he did make the catch of the ball in play. Only in Wrigley. See, I misinterpreted it. Ay. All right, let me get a bite to eat here. Hey, Andy, what's going on? What you got going on today? Still funny to see that. Like and subscribe to Andy Foster if you haven't already. Doing Braves games, Seahawks games, and Mariners games when he can. Grounded the third, first pitch, throw it at first just in time to get De La Cruz. Something went flying. I don't know if it was sunglasses or something else for De La Cruz. So again, the bottom of the 4th ended with a leap at the wall. Left fielder made a great catch at the top of the ivy, crashes into it, and as he's walking off, another ball popped out of the ivy. Strange. 5-3 ground out. So now Marquis is showing the Ivy nonstop every cutaway. So De La Cruz grounds out Bregman to Bush. There's one away. And the first pitch is challenged. It was called a... No. First pitch was challenged by... Okay, back-to-back challenges. The Cubs challenged, got a curveball 79 in there for a strike. Now the Reds challenge... or changeup 86, and that's overturned. So back-to-back goofs by the umpire. Bill Miller, man, retired, dude. Get some glasses or contacts. LASIK. 94 low, 2-1. I mean, that's the inside pitch. Huh. In the dirt, 3-1. Oh my gosh, we're still showing the Ivy. Yeah, single and a stolen base, then they left him with one out. Here's Andy's link. Like and subscribe for him. Crushed into left center. That's trouble. And gone. Couple rows deep into the bleachers. And it's a 3-2 game. Was 3-0 Cubs. Now 3-2. Sal Stewart, his 29th home run. They called that center? That looked like left center to me. 382. 101.9 mile per hour exit velocity. 24-degree launch angle. Sal Stewart, number 29. 3-2 game. Rut row. Raggy. Outside, ball one, missed. Peterson at 91 pitches. Oh, okay. Enjoy your day off. Sorry you had to go into work. Rockies Braves tonight, possibly bonus coverage afterward. Okay, sounds good. Let me see the time. I'll try to redirect. 1-1 the count. Yeah, where was that pitch? I didn't even pay attention. Oh, they didn't have it. They have the replay. Oh, yeah, we could do the ABS, but now it's already... Yeah, I missed it. All right, fouled off. 1-2 the count. Stevenson, the designated hitter. Yeah, meatball. It was. Yep, Rutro Raggy. Nice dog. Hey, Scoob. Looks like we're in trouble. Peterson gave up a homer. Terrible Shaggy. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Stevenson, the hitter. Suarez on deck. 80 pitches for Peterson in the top of the fifth. In the dirt, did he go? The first base ump rang him up. Strike three and out number two. Did not check his swing, apparently. And the Cubs have 2 outs on the Reds here. Yeah, it was very close. But they rang him up. Is that 5 hits for the Reds now? No, 6. My bad. 6 hits for the Reds. Forgot to put that up. First pitch outside, 1-0. Reds got a run in the 4th and the 5th. Cubs got a run in the 1st and 2 in the 3rd. 2-run homer by, I think, Michael Bush. Suarez swings and misses, offers at 1 outside. 85, 1-1 the count. Yes, that's Scooby-Doo. What's new, Scooby-Doo? The mystery of the meatball pitch. Low in the dirt, 2-2, or 2-1, and I would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been with those meddling kids. And I would have gotten away with it too if Stewart had whiffed at the meatball. Swung on and missed. Got him. No, wait. Sorry, not the strike 2. Dumb. My bad. Thornton, righty, warming up. for the Cubs. Strike 2. Upstairs, 94, 3-2. Oh, yeah, sometimes Rutrow Raggy gets translated, too, I think. Not today, but I think it did for Andy when I said it to him once. Low and inside. Ball 4, he walked him. Free pass issued with 2 down. Maybe because I put ROH. Maybe that's why it gets translated. All right, mound visit by the pitching coach. Can't read his name. Hottovy, I think. You know, it's obviously not Craig Counsell. All right. Oh boy. Great googly moogly. Who are the Chiefs? Who are the Chefs? Sorry. Runner at first, 2 down, 3-2 game, top of the 5th. Blade, the hitter. Peterson delivers. Foul, grounder, right back to Peterson. Throw to first, a little high. Bush made a nice catch to retire the side. A 1-3 ground out. They get a run. They leave 1 on the walk. Bottom of the 5th, halfway home. The Cubs will send up the top of the order. Pete Crow Armstrong, lefty. Suzuki, righty. Bush, lefty. Suzuki scored on a double. Bush hit a 2-run homer. Suzuki scored on the double by Bregman. That was the Cubs' first run. All right, lose the crowd noise. All right, pardon the chewing. I don't know. Weird. Hottogo. I take you hot to go. Yeah, insurance Cubs needed. Inside ball 1, we're underway. Bottom of the 5th. PCA took a 4-seam, 95. Come on, get these runs. Excuse me, get these runs back. Inside edge of the plate, strike 1. 4-seam, 95. Padres, Rays. Outside, louder. Pitch 86. Missed. 4-seam. Bullpen, May warming up for the Reds. Outside, 88. Missed again. Three and 1 the count to PCA. Louder delivers. Right down the middle. 87. Strike 2. Full count. Come on. Come on, PCA. Okay, can we stop showing the ivy where the ball came out? Frickin' Marquee, the worst. Hits it in the air to left, and that'll be caught. Nice play to his right for out number 1. F7, Blade with the catch. May warming up. Nope, I have to watch on Marquee because I'm in the Chicago market, paying $20 a month. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to renew for the last month or not. I got to look into the schedule. Hey, thank you, Backroad. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. That's nice of Dr. Delay. Appreciate it. 90th pitch in there. Strike 1. Slider, 87. Outside. Oh, man. Challenge. Yeah, this is going to be overruled. That'll be 1-1. Good challenge by Suzuki. Nobody on. 1 out. This will be a 1-1 pitch. Terrible call again by the home plate umpire. Going to be about 1.5 inches outside. Okay, I was wrong. 0.9 still. I get it with outside. Thanks for being here, Backroad. Backroad 80. All right, that one's in there. 95. Strike 2. Again, no pitch types. Here's the pitch that just got overturned, by the way. 1-2 count. Takes at the knees at the bottom of the zone. Strike 3. Come on, Suzuki. That's too close to take. 2 down. Fudge. Nice. I should get out and shoot some hoops. Yeah, Marquee. Just drank way too much caffeine. Foul down the right field line. 0-1 to Bush. He's the reason the Cubs have a 3-2 lead still. He hit a 2-run homer. Cubs were up 3-0. Reds just got a solo shot in the top of the 5th. They scored in the 4th as well. That's why we're at 3-2. Louder with pitch number 95. Low. Missed. 82. 1-1 the count. And did I forget crowd noise? I forgot crowd noise, didn't I? Grounded to short. Nice stop by De La Cruz with the backhand. On to first to Stewart in time. 6-3 ground out. 1-2-3 in rapid fire fashion. Nothing across. Top of the 6 coming up. McLean righty. Trevino righty. Rodriguez lefty due up. For the Reds, that is 7, 8, 9 in their lineup. If anybody reaches, Myers, the top of the order. And the Cubs have done nothing on offense. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight outs after Nico Horner singled to start the bottom of the 4th. There's that catch up against the wall, and then the ball popped out. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can show highlights or not, but we'll do a quick one here.
1-2 to Kelly.
So he makes a great catch at the top of the wall, and that ball popped out. All right, we'll leave it at that. And I probably should have muted while I did that. Totally forgot. All right, yeah, let's make sure that's paused. All right, it is paused. All right, we'll put the audio back on now. All right, Thornton in. Peterson is done after 5. Trent Thornton, a righty, 5-4 record, 2.32 ERA, 41 games, 3 saves, 42 2/3 innings pitched, 25 strikeouts. 1.05 whip. The Big Dreidel is his nickname. 203 opponent batting average. Sorry. 5 holds, 3 for 4. 3 for 4 on saves. Trent Thornton. First pitch in there, strike 1. 95. Low. 1-1. Yeah. Yeah, Suzuki watched that one at the knees. Upstairs, swung on and missed. 1-2. That was high. Sinker 94. Yeah, I don't know. Marquee is terrible. That Marquee is like the worst. Only thing worse than Marquee is Apple TV. 96 upstairs, not even close. 2-2. That was quick. Yeah, 6 straight outs after a leadoff single in the bottom of the 4th for the Cubs. In the air to left center, on the run, left fielder has it for out number 1. L or F7. It is a line out. McLean out. Happ with the put out. Yeah, I've somehow managed to only do black coffee in the morning. That's the only caffeine I do. YouTube caps it at 3 minutes for copyright purposes. Don't quote me on that, though. Yeah, I thought if I keep it under like 6 or 7 seconds. First pitch, cranked to left center. More like center, and that is gone. 2 rows deep, and we have a tie ball game. Jose Trevino, home run number 5. And the Cubs and Reds are knotted up at 3 apiece. Well, fudge. 7th hit for the Reds. 3rd inning in a row they've gotten a run, and back-to-back solo shots in the 6th and 7th. I mean, Thornton. Oh, my gosh. 4-seam up and in on the strike zone. 395 to center. Yeah, I'll call that center. 102.8 miles per hour exit velocity. 28-degree launch angle. Jose Trevino's 5th homer of the year. 1-0 to the next batter. 2-0 inside. Oh, man. 3-0 lead completely evaporated. Yeah, no, I mean, there's so many people already watching it there. I don't really want to. Fouled it off. 2-1. I just wanted to show you guys that ball popping out of the ivy, though. It was funny. We can say it again. Yep. Yep. Gosh, freaking darn it. Thornton. All right. 2-1 the count. 91. Where was that one? 3-1. Cutter missed up and in. 3-1. Come on, Thornton. 9th place hitter, Rodriguez, who's 1 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. Outside edge of the plate. No, called a ball. Man, wait, called a strike. What's the call? Nobody knows what the call was. Was that a ball 4? I guess it was ball 4. Wait. Did he? No, you call it a strike? I don't think he did. Okay, I guess that was ball 4. Marquis has no idea. A walk. But like the Cubs didn't get a chance to like challenge, but they probably would have lost. Top of the zone, inside corner, strike 1. Another free pass. Former Jay struggling to execute. Oh, Thornton, yeah. Forgot he was a former Blue Jay. In there, 81 looped in there. Top of the zone. Sweeper. 0-2 the count. I mean, if you're not clear on what the damn call was, it makes it hard to ABS challenge it. Fouled it off. 80. Still 0-2 the count. Yeah, another freaking walk. Cubs have given up 4 walks. Louder has not walked anybody yet for the Reds. Game over. It's 3-3. Fouled straight back off the catcher mask. 0-2 the count. Yeah, Cubs are kind of stuck in that first wild card spot. It's going to be hard to catch the Brewers unless they maybe manage a sweep of the Brewers next week. Popped it up, fouled straight back. 96, actually not straight back, over the first base dugout and out of play. Terrible camera coverage by Marquis. Top of the 6th, bullpen blows the lead. It was 3-2, now it's 3-3. Excuse me. Yeah, too many. And the Cubs, on the other hand, haven't gotten any on offense. Popped up, shallow right. Who's got it? Suzuki battles the sun, and he makes the catch for out number 2. F9. Myers out. Suzuki with the put out. I would have called that a pop out. I called that a fly out. All right, De La Cruz, the switch hitter, is up 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Righty-lefty matchup. Low in the dirt. Did he go? No, says the third base umpire. 1-0. Curveball, 82. Oh, my knee. 265 batting average, 21 homers, 58 RBI for Ellie De La Cruz. Shortstop for the Reds. Turned on one inside, fouled it off early. Strike 1, cutter 92, 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Oof, inside edge of the plate, strike 2, 82. That looked like it might have been a little bit inside. Cubs will take it. That was very close. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, 81. Evens the count, 2-2. Curveball low. We've got Mariners, Blue Jays in just over 3 hours from now. They're on Simbin stream. Fouled it off. May have gotten a piece of his leg. Still 2-2. Oh, I should plug in my phone here. Man, we got plenty of followers on Twitch. I just can't get the average viewers per day that they need to get monetized. Low, ball 3, full count. Damn it. Oh, man. Thornton with 23 pitches here as he works in the 6th with 2 outs. Payoff pitch. Grounded past the second baseman into right. Runner heads to third. And the Reds have first and third with 2 outs on their 8th hit of the game. De La Cruz with a single to right. Cubs flirting with disaster here in a tie game. Mound visit. Looks like the pitching coach. Yeah, I think I got to remember to cancel Apple TV after tonight. Savale warming up for the Cubs already. All right. Come on. Stewart up. He has a homer today. His homer made it 3-2 in the top of the fifth. Here, grounded to short, backhanded stop, impossible throw is late, and that'll score a run. Heck of an effort there by Nico Horner, but that'll go as an infield single. And the Reds have their first lead of the game. Oh, crap. Two runs this inning, and the Reds take the lead. Hit number 9. Just late. He made a great backhanded stop, but his momentum was carrying him towards third and couldn't get enough mustard on it to get it to first. Infield single for Stewart and an RBI. Throw to first, not in time. Pick up, yeah. Damn it. De La Cruz at... Oh, De La Cruz is at third. My bad. Sorry about that. 90 low. Just missed. 1-0. Yeah, that was a ball. Fudge. Struggling here. Yep. Frickin' Thornton. Inside. Fouled it off, I believe. Stewart has to head back to first. 1-1 that count. Come on. And their bats need to wake up. 6 straight outs for the Cubs in the 4th and the 5th. As Lauder settled down nicely for the Reds. Popped it up, straight back, foul out of play again. Stewart has to head back to first. One and two count. 4-3 Reds. First lead of the game. Pitch on the way. Crushed to center. Way back. Past 368 and long gone. 4 or 5 rows deep. Home run number 13. And get frickin' Thornton out of this frackin' game. And the Reds clear the bases and lead 7-3. I think. Yep. Oh, now Council takes him out. We'll take a break as well. My goodness. Oh, Thornton. Get out of here. 7 runs on 10 hits. 5 given up by Thornton. That ends his pitching line. That was Stevenson's 13th home run. He hung a 4-seam fastball pretty much, a little bit outer half, high in the zone. 399 to center, towards left center. 103 miles per hour exit velocity, 30-degree launch angle. Oh, boy. All right. Let's turn off the fan. A little bit chilly. Oh. Man, 3-0. And now they're down by 4. Unbelievable. Savale is in now. 6-7, the right-hander. 4.66 ERA, 25 games, 15 starts, 1 save, 94 and 2/3 innings pitched, 76 strikeouts, 1.50 whip. What are the Cubs doing? They lost 2 straight to the frickin' Diamondbacks, and now they're losing to the frickin' Reds. What the heck? Terrible pitching. No batting. 295 opponent batting average. 1 for 1 on save opportunities. Walks coming back. Yep, no doubt. Now, yeah, well, down 4, that's apropos, not when it was 3-3. I hear you. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I hear you. Caden, I'm all right. How are you? 78. I'm doing better than the Cubs. Let's put it that way. Curveball 78 in there for strike 1. And grounded. Weak tapper taken by the shortstop. Horner gets him out 6-3. But the damage is done. 5 big runs, all off of Thornton. I think a couple of home runs, right? Stevenson's 13th. And Trevino's 5th. And the Reds take a 7-3 lead into the bottom of the 6th. Well, that was horrific. Seven, 10, 0, 3, 6, 1. Cubs have had 6 straight batters retired. Bregman righty, Happ switch hitter, Horner righty. Let's take a look at the standings, I think. Yep. I know, against the Reds. And they've lost 2 straight to the Diamondbacks. That was on the road. Yeah, Cubs are 7 back of the Brewers. I don't, even if they sweep them, I don't think that's going to be enough. Cubs are 4-6 in their last 10. Brewers are 7-3. Cubs are 4 ahead of the Padres. Cubs are the first wild card. The Phillies are only 2 behind them as the second wild card. Yeah, the Cubs are 76-58 after going 4-6 in their last 10. And they lost 2 straight to the Diamondbacks. Not looking good. They still got 4 innings to make up 4 runs, but they got to stop the Reds from scoring. So Cubs, Phillies, Padres, then the Diamondbacks, who are a game and a half back. Marlins 4 back of the Padres. Cardinals 5.5, and they are a game below 500. All right, back from commercial break. Inside, that is a ball. Look at this horrific call. 0-1. That should have been a ball. It was high and inside, and it was called a ball. You're sitting on the inside corner. Luis May is in. Strike 2, 84. The hitter is Bregman. May's a righty. We'll tell you about him in a second. Oh, this ump is brutal. Both teams still have 2 failed challenges at their disposal. Popped him up, shallow center. De La Cruz under it, out number 1. 7 straight retired by the Reds pitchers. May, a righty, 6'5", 235. 25 years of age. No record, 3.54 ERA in 15 games. 20 1/3 innings pitched, 33 strikeouts, 1.43 whip from the Dominican Republic. Right down the middle, strike 1. Taken by Happ. Horner on deck. In the air to 86 and caught. 86 miles per hour, popped up to center. 8 straight retired on the Cubs. 2 outs. Forgot to do crowd noise. My bad. Horner, the hitters, 2 for 2, takes a strike inside edge of the plate. Strike 1 on a sinker, 97. Jays should have signed. Yeah. Did anybody sign him? I agree. Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. I don't know what has happened to the Cubs. Oh, well. Outside 86, but they got to start. You know, they're not a lock for that wild card. They keep skidding. Slider 86 miss. They could slide out of the playoffs. Top of the zone 86. Plus they play the Brewers coming up. 1 and 2. Horner again 2 for 2 with a stolen base. Yeah, that was bad. Hello, Steven. Sorry. Yeah, Phillies. So are the. All right, 2-2 the count. Phillies, Padres, and Diamondbacks are gaining on them. They could easily slide out of that wild card spot. They're 5.5 up. 97 fouled off. Still 1 and 2. Yep, I hear you. Michael, hello. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. I'm all right. Popped up on the infield. Who's got it? De La Cruz, P6, and the side is retired. That is, what did we say? I think that's 9 straight. They had a leadoff single in the 4th, so the 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's 9 straight outs by the Cubs. Top of the 7th coming up. The Reds will send to the plate. Blade lefty, McLean righty, Trevino righty. Wow. Is that right? 7-10, 3-6-1. Yep, that is right. That's what I figured. I didn't know what the corresponding move was, but I figured he was done. It's too bad. You know, I actually liked him as a reliever, but control, you know, he was giving up a ton of walks. I thought he had potential, but not after what happened against the Royals. So, thanks, Caden. Kirk's not batting? Must be a righty then. Bateman, yeah, I'll have to take a look. Oh, don't put Vlad third. I'd rather have Vlad 2 or 5. No business being 3rd or 4th. 2 or 5 for Vlad for me. 5 preferably. I gotta plug in my phone real quick. I mean, yeah, horrific outing there for Thornton. It was a 3-2 game, but like I said, the Cubs offense has gone to sleep. 9 straight outs. All right. All right. Again, maybe I got to get out and back in for Marquee. They seem to be behind. Top of 7th. Strike is in there. Top of the zone for 0-1. It's still Savale on the mound for the Cubs. Excuse me. Low evens the count. 86, 1-1. Missed on a splitter. Let me get ball game ready. Take me out to the ball game. And another foul ball straight back. 90, 1-2 the count. All right, we'll be ready for that. Nine games with the Cubs. Savale has pretty good numbers. Was he on a different team? Did they acquire him? Oh, yeah. Got him from the A's. Yeah, he's been solid in 10 games with the Cubs. Swung on and missed? No, fouled it off. 78. Still 1-2 the count. The hitter is Blade. 1 for 3 and scored a run. Yeah, I'd rather have Vlad hit 2 or 5, not third. Not third or fourth. Lucas hitting second, I guess, is all right. Grounded foul. Without Kirk, it's always the thing. Who's going to hit third? If you don't have Kirk in, I guess it's Vlad, unfortunately. Still 1-2. Come on, Redface. Yeah. No, I know. I know that's what we want, but I'm just saying I'd be okay if he was at least just hitting fifth. Take him out of 2, 3, 4, please. Upstairs, 2-2. Worked for Bichette. Ah, okay. No, I remember. Yeah, I think I heard that comment about from Schneider. Springer 4th, 5th. Yeah. Move Ernie up. 90, fouled off. Still 2-2. Yeah, good question. I don't know. I'd rather, man, even hit Springer third over Guerrero. If you're not going to have Kirk hitting third, I don't know. I'd rather have Springer third. Let Vlad hit fifth. I think that's a fair compromise. All right, device issue for the pitcher, Savale. Let me catch up. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm sure lineups are out. I could check Twitter. Usually the team puts them out. Yeah, Hancock versus Cease, Bateman, Lucas, Guerrero Jr., Springer, Sanchez, Okamoto, Jimenez, Clement, Valenzuela hitting last. Sanchez in left. Great. Gonna have to hear about that all game tonight. In the dirt, 3-2, 86, missed, full count. Is it a lefty? I don't know. Isn't Hancock a lefty? I shouldn't have closed that. We'll get back to that. Oh, line out to second. A leaping grab made by Ramirez, and there's one out. Wow. Nice catch by Ramirez at second base. L4 on the putout. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think I agree. No, Hancock's a righty, so I don't know why Jimenez is hitting seventh. That's like as high as Jimenez will go. They've tried him at sixth, but very, very infrequently. That was a strike. The Cubs will take it. Cutter, 89. That was outside. That one's fouled off, 93. 0-2 the count. Sinker. All right, caught up on the chat. Good. Apologies. All right. Here's the pitch. Oh, he hit him inside 90 on an 0-2 pitch of all things. Fudge. No, that's not it. Matt McClain hit by a pitch. A cutter 90 just got away from him. Looks like it got him on the left shoulder. Yeah. Maybe in the bicep or tricep area. Not as much on the shoulder. Check swing into right. Suzuki's under it. Out number 2. They caught a break. I think he was trying to check his swing. F9. And one pitch and Trevino's out. Rodriguez, the hitter. 1 for 2. Walk, RBI, runs scored. Yeah, for some reason I thought he was a lefty, but I don't think they hit Jimenez higher than 7th. He occasionally will hit 6th, but not very often. Yeah, 0-2 pitch. Cutter got away inside. Now there's 2 outs. Runner at first. In there, looped a curveball, 77, strike 1. Again, Rodriguez, the 9th hitter, and he's got a walk, RBI, run scored, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off early. Not happy with himself. I think he wanted to turn on that one. Cutter, 89, but way out in front. 0-2. 231 batting average, 3 homers, 6 RBI. Dyslexic there a little bit. Savale with pitch number 18 on the way. Grounded to second. Going to have to hustle. Gloved it to first. Not in time. Ramirez just took his left hand, which had the glove, and on the throw, and it was too late to Bush. And that's an infield single, and the Reds will send up the top of the order. So the hit by pitch and a single, 7 runs on 11 hits for the Reds in the top of the 7th with 2 down. And they got 5 in the 6th. All off of Thornton. Somehow his ERA is only 3.32 after 5 runs in 2/3 of an inning. Fouled it off. 89. 0-1 the count. 0 for 3 for Myers, but he has a walk. Leadoff hitter, righty-righty matchup. Checks the runner at second. Savale delivers. Myers fouls off another one, 90. 0-2 the count. I imagine the Jays will be wearing the Black City Connect tonight. Loops one in there. No, top of the little upstairs. My bad. That was 78. Ball. One and 2 the count. Pitch clock at 2. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Bobbles it. All he had to do was field it with the backhand and step on third, and he blew it. I don't know. That's got to be an error. Oh, my gosh. And the bases are loaded. They should have been out of this. Now the defense is flubbing it. Yep. Third error on Bregman. Tried to backhand it. Hit the heel of the glove, and he booted it. Error number 2 on the Cubs. And a mound visit. Gosh, frickin' darn it. What are we doing? And that'll bring up De La Cruz, the switch hitter. Hitting out of the left-handed batter's box against the righty. Should have been out of the inning. All he had to do was get the ball in the glove and step on third, and he blew it. Cubs have fallen asleep in this game. I mean, credit goes to the Reds for the hustle plays. Fouled it off. Strike 1 off the screen, way out in front. 0-1 to De La Cruz. Savale looks at the runner at third. Now he fires. Curveball in there, 78. 0-2 to Cruz on the outside edge of the plate. Yeah, that was really bad by Bregman at third. That was awful. So any runs here would be unearned. Outside, just missed. 1-2 the count. Cubs were up 3-0. One in the fourth, one in the fifth. Grounded opposite field in the hole between third and short. One run is in, rounding third and heading home. Throw to second, doesn't catch the runner napping. And it's 9-3. 2 unearned runs thanks to Bregman's gaff at third. And the Cubs trail 9-3. Are there boo birds? Yeah, opposite field. Good piece of hitting by De La Cruz. 9 runs on 12 hits for the Reds. Now what? Stewart, who's got a home run today, is up. The Cubs have given up 9 straight runs after leading 3-0 through 3, I think. 89 upstairs, called a strike, 0-1. That was definitely a ball. Cubs will take it. Cutter. Stewart, the hitter, righty-righty. Outside, did he go? No, says the first base ump. 1-1. Cutter, 89. Here's the pitch. Looped a curveball, top of the zone, 79, 1-2. Yeah. Should still be 7-3. Bad error by Bregman at third. Allowed De La Cruz the 2 RBI single. Stewart leads in RBI. Was that Major League or National League? Over 100. Popped up, shallow right. Looks like Suzuki's got it for out number 3. But they get 2 big runs unearned. They leave 2 runners at first and second. Bottom of the 7th, stretch time. Cubs need a ton. They've made 9 straight outs. Ramirez, switch hitter. Conforto, left-hander. And Kelly, a right-hander. Jody Davis, good old number 7, former catcher for the Cubs, wearing a Georgia hat. Singing the 7th inning stretch. Good old Jody Davis. Catcher when I was a kid, growing up. Him and Carlton Fisk of the White Sox. All right. We'll get the 7th inning stretch queued up in a minute here. 9, 12-0, 3-6-2. If they don't win, it's the same. All right. Ball game by Max McLeod. Or Kevin McLeod. Why am I saying Max? Ethan Maxiel is the next guy. That's why. Wow. Man, oh man. One run in the 4th, 1 run in the 5th, 5 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. 2 unearned runs after the Cubs led 3-0 after 3. Reds have completely blown this game up. All right, that's it for Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Great googly moogly. I don't know. He has not looked good this week, I'm saying. PCA is 1 for 3 today. In his last 7 games, he's hitting just .222 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs. So he's been a little bit lost. Last 15 games, only hitting .210. I don't know what's up with his average. All right, we're already set here. Upstairs and outside. 1-0 the count. Way up there. Slider 83. Ramirez, the hitter. Grounded to first. Underhand toss to the pitcher. May, who's out there again. 3-1 ground out. Friedel in left. Blade moves to right. Defensive changes for the Reds. And the Cubs have had 10 straight batters go down. Man, oh man. Yep. Thank you, Kieran. Appreciate it. Kelly, the 9th place hitter. 10 straight retired. Outside. 1-0. Let's see. Yeah. 4th, 5th, 6th. 1 here. In the 7th. That's 10. In the air. To center. Short of the track. Caught for out number 2. F8. Put out for Dane Myers. Conforto retired. Sorry, now Kelly's up. Ramirez grounded out first to the pitcher, 3-1. Conforto flies out to 8 to center. Now Kelly is up, and that is 11 straight retired in order for the Cubs after a leadoff single in the 4th. Bats have gone into hibernation. 85 low. 1-0. Low and outside slider, I meant. 1-0 the count. Kelly 0 for 2. Outside edge of the plate. Yeah, I guess it nicked it. 98 sinker. Sorry. 1-1 the count. Both teams still have both ABS challenges. Low 85. 1-2. 2-1. Pardon me. Slider 85. Outside. Miss 98. 3-1 the count. Having trouble clicking buttons apparently. Low, ball 4. First walk of the game for the Cubs. And they finally break the 11 straight outs streak. All right, top of the order, PCA. All right, I got to get the fan on real quick. Hopefully, Pete Crow Armstrong can get a hit or a walk and continue this inning. The Cubs need base runners desperately. Inside, nearly hit him. Ball gets away. Kelly heads to second. Wild pitch. Wild pitch by Luis May. M-E-Y. I assume it's May. Guess it could be me. I would think it's May. All right. Runner at second. 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong takes a strike on the outside edge of the plate. 97. Evens the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the middle into center. They'll probably send the runner home. No, he stops at third. Throw comes home. All right. Yeah, I guess you don't want to run into the third out. Finally, a hit for the Cubs. They're 7th. They hadn't had a hit since the bottom of the 4th. 11 straight batters retired until the walk to Kelly, and then now the single breaks the hitless streak. That'll bring up Suzuki, but the Cubs still trail by 6 in the bottom of the 7th. At the knees, strike 1. All right. Outside, low and outside. 85 evens the count. 1-1. Come on, Suzuki. Slider missed. 1 for 3 with a double and 2 runs scored. May, righty. Suzuki, righty hitter. Pops it up. Fouled, out of play, I guess. Marquee never showed it. 1-2 the count. A sinker, 98. All right, gotta get some back here right now. Can't let this go to waste. Come on, Suzuki. 1-2 count. Outside miss, 97. 2-2 the count. A sinker, 98. Missed outside. Here's the 2-2. Grounded. De La Cruz stopped it. Throw to first. Not in time. Suzuki beat it out. And the run scores. Carson Kelly and PCA moves to second. And the Cubs trail 9-4 now. And boy, oh boy, if Bregman doesn't boot that ball at third, it's a 7-4 game. But instead, it's 9-4. Is that hit number 8? Yep, hit number 8. Very close. De La Cruz made a fabulous stop and throw, but it was too late. May is done, so we'll take a commercial break as well. Tell you about the pitcher coming in, Burke, a lefty. All right, Burke, lefty, 6'4", 210, 30 years of age, born in Chicago, drafted by Tampa, 2014, Evergreen High School in Colorado, 5-5 record, 2.69 the ERA, 66 games, 2 saves. I can't read. 63 2/3 innings pitched, 64 strikeouts, and 1.32 whip. 15 holds, 2 for 3 on save opportunities, 203 opponent batting average. Brock Burke. Ricky, how's it going? Yep, whoever hasn't hit the thumbs up or like button on the video, please do so. We are 1 short of 30. Helps get the channel recommended by YouTube to other viewers. Thank you for your support. Gonna need more water soon. All right. Back to Wrigley. We'll see if the Cubs can continue the inning. Get some of these back. Give themselves a fighting chance in the 8th and 9th, but they can't give up any more runs on as well by the pitching staff. All right, Brock Burke, a lefty, facing Bush, a lefty. Bush has a home run. 2-run homer. Takes low in the dirt and outside. Sinker, 94, 1-0. Takes just inside, not by much. 4-seam, 94, 2-0. Two-0 pitch upstairs, not even close. 94, 4-seam, 3-0. Hey, thank you. We got 30 likes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael. Inside, ball 4, 4-pitch walk. Bush to first. PCA to third. Suzuki to second. And that'll bring up Bregman. So lefty righty now. Can't imagine that was intentional, but only one pitch was really close. You wouldn't think. I mean, now the tying run is on deck, too. Smash the like. Hello, Karen. All right. Thank you. Low inside and in the dirt. 1-0 to Bregman. Bregman has a double and an RBI. He drove in Suzuki. All right. Time called. The Bert stepped off the rubber. The pitching rubber. All right. Whoops, sorry. The Cubs got a run, and I didn't give it to them. My bad. 9-4. I fixed it everywhere else. Just on the outside edge of the plate. Called a strike. Slider, 87. Sorry, forgot to fix the score. My bad. 9-4, they're down now. Fixed it everywhere but where it was most important. Outside, 85. Missed. 2-1. Come on, Bregman. Slider missed. Oh, I can't fix this better. There we go. Low, ball 3. All right. Base hit, ball 4, please. Four seam, 95. Oh, if he walks him, the tying run's at the plate. 3-1 pitch. Bases loaded. Hits it foul into the left field seats early. Full count. Oh, sorry. Bottom of the 7th. Why do I have it in the top? I'm so sorry. I blew it. 3-2, 2 outs, full bases loaded. Oh, he struck him out. Man, use a challenge. I think it was a strike. Watched a slider, 87, but yeah, damn it. Only one run. They lead the bases loaded. 9-4 through 7. Stevenson righty, Suarez righty, Blade lefty due up. Well, double fudge. That really stunk. Now we're in the top, heading to the top of the 8th. Ugh. Cubs have left so many on. Reds have cashed in. Cubs 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position. They left 6 on base. Well, the Reds are 4 for 11 with the runners in scoring position and left 9 on base. So, man. Thornton's the one that blew the game up. Man, if Bregman doesn't make that error at third and they get out of it, it's 7-4 after 8. But instead, it's 9-4. Fudge. Great googly moogly. Yeah, pitch was... I guess it was a strike. Would have done no good to challenge it. Hey, Pittsburgh Steeltown Girl. What's up? Thank you for the like. The Pirates have the Cardinals tonight. I forgot what Dr. DeLay is doing. Are the Steelers playing tonight? He might be doing the Steelers. No, the Steelers played last night. That's right. Well, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't be the Jays. I don't know. Thornton gave up 5 runs in the 6th. That's what happened. And then Bregman made an error at third, which allowed 2 more runs to come in the 7th. So Cubs lost 2 straight to the Diamondbacks, and they're down by 5 with 2 innings to go. That one's low, 76. Savale has a 1-1 count. Stevenson, the hitter. Fourth or cleanup in the lineup. Smash to short, line out to Horner, one away. L6. One down in the top of the 8th. Yeah. Yeah, that one at the top of the zone. Terrible. Low. Man, if he walks or singles, then they get the tying run on base. Or tying run at the plate. 1-0, low, double fudge. Cubs look like the Jays. Yeah, not the good. And not the Jays winning 7 series in a row either. Fouled it off. Cutter 87. Yeah. If it was 7-4, this is doable. DeLay is doing high school football tonight. Ah, he's not doing the Pirates. Gotcha. Fouled off. Suarez. 1-2. Well, there is a Cardinals YouTuber if you're interested in the Pirates game. Bombers game mic. His name is Paul D. I'll be doing Mariners Blue Jays tonight. Outside 77, 2-2, evens the count. Can't afford another 10-game losing streak. Yeah, we're a long way from that. This would be 3, but I hear you. That would take them out of the playoff standing, wild card standings. Fouled off again, 2-2. Yeah, if you're interested in the Pirates Cardinals, I do have a Cardinals YouTuber I can recommend, but yeah, hold on 1 second. I'll get it. Outside. I think is it a 3-2 count? It is a 3-2 count. Okay, his name is Paul D. The channel, Paul D, just the letter D. Bombers Game Mic is the channel. Fouled off again for full count. Yeah, you're welcome. Trying to help out fellow YouTubers. So Cardinals YouTuber Bombers Game Mic. His name is Paul D. Letter as in dad. At the knees, strike 3. Caught him looking, 2 away. Savale strikes out Suarez. Stevenson lined out to Horner. Suarez, the called out on strikes. Yeah, I think Dr. DeLay is familiar with them, so he would approve. Ow. Here's the first pitch. Curveball in there. 77. Strike 1. Top of the zone. 0-1 the count. That's my shoulder. Inside. Missed. 87. 1-1. Yeah, Paul does a good job. Cutter 87. But he's definitely rooting for the Cardinals. Outside, 86, missed. 2-1. Come on, get out of this inning without anything. Splitter, missed. 85. Righty lefty. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 89, missed. Cutter, 89. Again, 89. 3-1 the count. All right. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, 87, strike 2. Oh, that he's Cardinals, yeah. He's definitely a Cardinals fan. Just a heads up. But yeah, he's like DeLay and myself. We don't curse. I can't say that about everybody, but Paul doesn't curse. Oh, that was close. The Cubs are going to challenge. Was said to be ball 4, but that's going to be strike 3. Yeah, here we go. We've got the ABS quicker than or in sync with Marquis, and that's a strike. Good challenge, and the inning is over. All right. Bottom of the 8th, down by 5. Cubs send up Happ, switch hitter. Horner, righty. Ramirez, switch hitter. I need to get water, too. Let's make sure we got bottom of the 8th. Okay, this time we do. All right, be right back. Oh. Actually, I should probably check real quick. Antoine replaces Burke as the Reds pitcher. Let me see if Paul is doing the game tonight. I can't imagine he wouldn't be. Yeah, I think he'll have the game, but honestly, I don't see it scheduled. So maybe are they on Apple as well? No, they're not on Apple. Maybe Paul just hasn't set up for tonight yet. Huh. His home screen, it's hard to tell. I don't know if he sets it up ahead of time or not. I didn't even think about it. So hopefully he'll have the game tonight. If not, yeah, I don't know who to tell you. Antone, Tehe, Antone? I don't know. Let's hear. A righty. Okay, TJ Antone is the pitcher. That one's hit into right center, a one hopper, and the Cubs have the leadoff hitter aboard on 2 pitches on a Ian Happ with a single on a 1-0 pitch. Got a sweeper and drove it into right. All right. Leadoff runner aboard, hit number 9 for the Cubs, but they trail by 5. Outside edge of the plate, strike 1. I already forgot. TJ Antone? Antone, right? Yeah, Antone. Let's get the crowd noise going. Antone is set. Horner, the hitter, takes low. 94. 1-1 the count. Yes, one more for 35, please. Thank you. Yep, thank you, Kieran. Thank you, Ricky. 83, 2-1. Not sure, no worries. Yeah, well, in case he does, you can follow the Cardinals Pirates game. All right, Horner takes upstairs, 93. Works a 3-1 count. Antone gave up a 1-0, one pitch or 2 pitch 1-0 count single. 3-1 to Horner. Another one grounded past the second baseman into right. Station to station baseball. The Cubs have first and second and nobody out. Down by 5 here. They've got 10 hits, but only 4 runs. All right. Steal or hit and run, please. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. No problem. Always happy to direct traffic to fellow YouTubers. Ramirez, the hitter, takes low from Antone. 1-0. Sweeper nearly in the dirt, 83. And it looks like a mound visit. Excuse me, the catcher goes out. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3. Tying run for the Cubs is in the hole, not on deck yet. Yeah. Yep, back-to-back singles finally. They probably haven't had a multi-hit inning for quite some time. Maybe last inning. They had maybe 2, I think. Pops it up late, fouled it off. 95 out of play. 1-1. Couldn't get around on a sinker. That would have been a strike if he had taken it, too. Whoops, need crowd noise. Bullpen, Mole, a lefty, warming for the Reds. Fouled off again. One and 2 the count. Yeah, no, please. Anything but that. I agree. Ramirez, the 7th hitter, righty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. Missed, ball 2, evens the count. High and outside, curveball 83. Again, Mole, M-O-L-L, warming for Cincinnati. Here's the pitch. Grounded, foul down the first base dugout side. Still 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Oh, cranked into right. If it's fair, it's gone. It is fair and gone. And the Cubs are back within 2. Oh, my. Ramirez cranks one out to right, down the right field foul pole. Just fair. His 4th home run. Happ and Horner score a 3-run homer for Ramirez, and the Cubs are down 2. The 2 on that dang error, which is looming large. But they've gotten back into the game with nobody out here in the 8th. 9-7 in a wild afternoon in Wrigley. Wow. 7 runs on 11 hits. Wow. Mound visit in progress. Ramirez, his 4th, 390 down the right field line. 104.2 mile per hour exit velocity, 30-degree launch angle, got a cutter up in the strike zone, inner half, and just crushed it to right. 90 on a cutter, and he torched it into right. It just stayed fair. It wasn't fair by a whole lot. Yeah, he got them one out of here in a hurry. That was not fair by much. I think it went over the top of the, that little extra fencing. Just fair. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That error is killing them. It's the difference in the game. Should be 7-7. Bregman should have made that easy play. We should be tied. But you can't dwell on that as the Cubs. And Mole will be in for Antone. And we will take a commercial break as well. Tell you about Sam Mole, a lefty. Due up for the Cubs is the DH Conforto, so lefty-lefty. The Cubs have yep, looks like they're going to pinch hit. It is Shaw. Okay, I was wondering. Shaw will pinch hit. So the Cubs, Matt Shaw, they make a counter move. Sam Mole, 2-7, 4.56 ERA, 62 games, a save, 53 and a third innings pitched, 53 strikeouts, 1.52 WHIP, 6 holds, 1 for 5 on saves, and bad opponent. Opponent Batting average of 252. Cubs will go with Matt Shaw, a right-handed hitter, hitting 246, 4 home runs, 20 RBI, and 130 at-bats. Former Maryland Terrapin, drafted by the Cubs in 2023, born in Springfield, Massachusetts. So he's a, well, I won't say it. That'll sound like a curse. Fighting back. Kid looks legit. Oh, Ramirez. Yeah, for sure. Think he hit one against the Diamondbacks, I want to say. So maybe 2 home runs this week. All right. Low, ball 1. 79, missed. Sweeper. I was going to say curveball. I knew I was going to be wrong. All right, lefty, righty. Bases empty, nobody out, but a 2-run game now. Swung on and missed, 84, tough pitch. I guess it was a ball. Very close to being a strike. Changeup, 84. Sam Mole is set. Pitch clock at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Low and inside, 83. 2-1 the count. Cubs would take a walk. Yep, thank you so much for 35 likes. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel, please. Swung on and missed at the knees, 91. Evens the count, 2-2. Tough pitch. Sinker. Time called by Shaw. Mole steps off the pitching rubber. Now we have a game on hand. The Cubs led 3-0. The Reds led 9-3. Inside, almost hit him. 81, full count. Sweeper got away from him. Kelly on deck. PCA in the hole. 8th spot in the batting order for the Cubs. Grounded foul, 90. Still full count. Yes, thank you. Hey, 2 more people did it. Thanks, Ricky. All right, so the Reds went with the lefty, and the Cubs pinch hit for Conforto with Shaw. Conforto was the designated hitter. Shaw has a full count. Payoff pitch, driven into left center. And that'll get by the diving attempt by the left fielder. Center fielder has it. Throw to second, not in time. And Shaw in there with a pinch hit double. And the Cubs have nobody out and the tying run at the plate. Shaw's 7th double, and Wrigley with loud applause and cheers, I'm sure. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, he got all that one. You could hear the solid contact. Hustling out of the box, too, which made that double possible. He didn't hesitate rounding first. All right, Kelly takes one low, 1-0, the count. Come on, Kelly. What's the... We got a time called. Oh, the ump needed more baseballs. That's what the delay was. Okay. 1-0 to Kelly. Mole checks the runner at second. In the air to right, but that's going to get caught by the right fielder. And Shaw will have to hold. Damn it. Out number 1. Didn't move him to third. Kelly didn't do his job. I'm sure the chance of MVP will kick in for PCA. Listen to that crowd in Wrigley. Uh-oh. Can't really hear it, I guess, on the mic, apparently. Not loud enough. There's the MVP. I was waiting for it. Took the crowd a little bit. Swung on and missed or fouled it off. 92. Sinker 92. Yeah, got a piece of it. Huge double. Yeah, it was great hustle by Shaw. Let's go Cubs. Hello, welcome in. Thank you guys so much. Again, unfortunately, tomorrow's Reds-Cubs game is at the exact same time as Mariners-Blue Jays. And then Sunday nights on NBC, I probably won't do it. Don't think I'd get a lot of views. But here we are, bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Tying run at the plate, in the dirt to Pete Crow Armstrong. Evens the count, 1-1. Yeah, we need to keep it going here. At least a single. Sure, they'd take a walk, but you really do need a single here. Get Shaw in from scoring position at second. Mole, lefty, delivers upstairs. Ball got away too, but Shaw holds at second. 2-1. Oops, I dropped my crowd noise I hear. And grounded to first. Races to the bag. A G3. The runner moves to third, but more importantly, there's 2 outs. Damn it. Oh, why couldn't they do that last at bat? So PCA grounds the ball to the right side. First baseman took it himself. That was Sal Stewart. And there's 2 down. Damn it. Tying run at the plate. Still, again, gotta get a single to drive this guy in. Francona motioning, I think, to his defense. At the knees, Suzuki takes strike 1. 0-1 the count. A sweeper, 80. Suzuki 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. And a run scored. Low takes a ball, 82, evens the count, 1-1. Yeah, with the catcher in the 9th spot. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Suzuki lines one into left. That is down the line. That's a fair ball. Off the wall. Couple hops. Shaw scores. Suzuki takes a second with a stand-up double, and the Cubs have a 9-8 game on their hands, and the tying run Suzuki in scoring position at second. Way to go. Way to drive in that run. Woo. Was 9-3. Now it's 9-8. Suzuki has his 3rd hit and 2nd RBI. The Cubs have a 4-run inning in progress. Let's go. And the 3rd hitter due up is Bush. Tying run at second. First pitch taken, strike 1. 0-1 the count. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Mole in relief. Gave up I think the inherited runner, right? Oh, check swing, didn't mean to go. Third baseman throws to first in time for out number 3. 5-3. Ground out. But they pick up 4 runs. They make it a 9-8 game, but they left the tying run in scoring position at second. Through 8, heading to the top of the 9th, and the Reds will send up McLean, righty, Trevino, righty, Friedel, lefty, who came in for defensive purposes. Wow, what a game, though. Cubs were up 3-0. Reds were up 9-3. Reds now lead 9-8. Excuse me. Again, McLean, Trevino, and Friedel. 7, 8, 9 in the Reds lineup. What a game. Yeah, that was a great hit by Suzuki. Got him back within 1. Man, they needed one more. No, he didn't. He flew out to right. Yeah. Yeah, check swing ground out to end the inning was brutal. Didn't mean to go. But they got 4 big runs. The big blast was the double, RBI double is 28th for Suzuki, and the 3-run homer to right, his 4th by Pedro Ramirez. So they got 4. They need one more in the 9th. Can't afford to give up any here. Palencia, the righty, will be in to face the Reds. 2-1, 3.93 ERA, 21 games, 3 saves, 18 and a third innings pitched, 22 strikeouts, 1.42 whip. No holds, 3 for 3 on save opportunities, 268 opponent batting average. Daniel Palencia from Venezuela. All right, here we go. Please hit the like button or the thumbs up on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button. Doing one or both helps to support the channel and get it recommended by YouTube. Thank you so much. Right down the middle, strike one. All right, he got a 4-seam 98 over. Here's the pitch. Way upstairs and in, 98. Got away from him, 1-1. Sweet chin music on a 4-seam fastball. Yeah, exactly. It's manageable now. Yep. Yeah, thank you for 40 likes. Appreciate it, everybody. Up and in again, 98. Sorry. 2-1 the count. Another 4-seam fastball. That one was less in, less up than the other one, if that makes sense. Right down the middle, 4-seam, 98, taken, strike 2, 2-2 count. Hey, we picked up some subs. We are 59 away from 3,000. Thank you so much. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him. 89. Something a little bit off speed. And down goes McLean. Swung at a slider pretty much right down the middle of the plate. Took something, he had seen 4 straight 4-seam fastballs, and then he missed on a slider. And there's one away. All right, Trevino's 2 for 4, righty. Swung on and missed, 89, probably a slider. Yep. 0-1. He had a single and a solo home run, 239 average, 5 homers, 15 RBI. But that botched error at third by Bregman is the reason it's 9-8 instead of 8-7 Cubs. Challenge, yeah. That was called a ball. Almost the entire ball is in there. Slider, 91. Another terrible call by this ump. 0-2 the count. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, show it. Come on. Why'd you cut it off? Swung on and missed. Got him. He went fishing. Yeah, a little low, but strike 3 and out number 2. That's why it recentered and redid it. 2 away. As the Reds have 2 outs in the top of the 9th, looking for insurance runs for their pitching staff. Here's the pitch. Top of the zone, 100. Strike 1. 4-seam. Come on, Cubs. Yeah, I need a 1-2-3. Yeah, they were down 9-3. They just got 4 in the bottom of the 8th. Ramirez a 3-run homer and Suzuki an RBI double. They left Suzuki at second, though, as the tying run, unfortunately. 1-1, even count. Friedel, a 158 average out of the 9th spot. Defensive replacement. Way outside. Why are you nibbling against Friedel? Four seam, 99, 2-1. Yep, we're at the 3 hour. Yep, come on, Cubs. Good challenge, yes, by the catcher. Smashed into right. Let's hope that's foul. It just was foul. Holy cow. Wow. I don't think that was foul by much. He turned on that one. A 4-seam fastball, 99. That didn't miss by much. It was into that front row, which is at most 10 feet from the fair foul pole. Upstairs, missed. Full count now. Full count, 2 outs, nobody on. Cranked into right again. Is it fair? It is. It's gone. Are you kidding me? Friedel, his 4th home run. Guy can't even hit 160. And now it's 10-8 in favor of the Reds. Oh, jeez. 10 runs on 13 hits. They get one back. A huge 3-2 pitch, and it's turned into the right field. Gosh darn it. 397 down the right field line, 106.4 exit velocity, 106.4 miles per hour, 26-degree launch angle. On the ground to short, Horner over to Bush, not Bish. And the side is retired, 98 on a 4-seam, and he crushed it. Oh, man. They get one. Bottom of the 9th, do or die. The Cubs need 2 or more. 2 or 3. They'll send up Bregman righty, Happ switch hitter, Horner righty. Oh, what a huge solo shot to get. Of all people, Friedel. Unbelievable. Could not afford that. TJ Friedel hitting 158 in 222 at-bats. His 4th home run, 12th RBI. Can't have that. Okay, so his updated average is 161 after that solo shot. Cubs have 4, 5, 6 up. Bregman, Happ, and Horner due up. We'll see who the pitcher is for the Reds. Oh, my goodness. Why? Yeah, down 9-3. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the first one was foul, and then, yeah, the next one was no doubt. That one wasn't close. It was there. 3-2 count. Yep, I agree. Hey, we did get 45. Thank you so much. What the heck? Yeah, I agree. Calling it. They rally. Now get 2 on base and Homer for the comeback. Yeah. They just need to get base runners. I agree. Thank you, Ricky. Carl, how's it going? Shy Cubs. Yep, rally time. Yeah, that's fine. We can ban for the first comment, too. Random, happy Saturday morning. Enjoy your coffee. Connor, how's it going? Yeah, no worries. Thanks for being here. Oh, yeah, I heard that was pending. $20 million a year? Wow. Let's go. We don't swear. Popped up to left center and caught by the left fielder. 1 away. Damn it. Because trashing teams and using swear words, even if it's modified, it gets old. We run a tight ship here. Last game with Birdwatcher at Sacramento Ace. What's up, Carl? All right, one out. F7. Bregman retired on one pitch. Friedel with the popped foul. 0-1. Come on, Cubs. Damn it. Stupid 3-0. We don't like trash and garbage in addition to swearing. It's Pagan, the righty, in for the Reds. Fouled off, 95, 0-2. Pagan 5-1, 4.02 ERA, 33 games, 17 saves, 31 and a third innings pitched, 33 strikeouts, 1.09 WHIP, 17 for 20 on saves, 217. 17 for 20 on save opportunities, 217 batting average. Emilio is his nickname. Okay. Oh, outside edge of the plate. This is going to be overturned and strike 3 and out number 2, and the Cubs will be down to their last out quickly. Damn it. How can you take that pitch? What are you doing with 2 strikes? And Happ is retired. That'll bring up Horner. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, that's, yep. It just gets old. People tend to repeat that, and I get tired of it. Fouled off. Third base side. 0-1. Yeah. First pitch was flied out to left, then a strike 3 on a overturned ball to a strike call. Yeah, never should have been taken. Horner calls time. Yeah, that's insane. That's a lot, especially for a defenseman. Pagan delivers outside, and there's a bird flying right at the camera. 1-1. One count. Horner the batter. Cubs down to their last out. And in the air to left. That's not going to get out of here. Short of the track, and the game is over. F7 to end the game. The Cubs blow a 3-0 lead. Stall out. Come back from 9-3 to drop the game 10-8. And okay, we'll mute that. Do a short wrap up. I don't think anybody's live. We'll be back in 90 minutes for the Mariners Blue Jays game 1. Actually, no, about 100 minutes, 6:10. So an hour and 40 minutes from now, we'll be back. Well, crap. Cubs have lost 3 games in a row now. 3 straight. All right. So that means Louder with the win, 6-8. 5.14 ERA. Pagan, the save, is 18th in 21 opportunities, 3.90 ERA. Thornton, the loss, 5-5, 3.32 ERA. Thornton gave up 5 runs in the 6th inning. That was the difference in the game. But Bregman booted a ball at third that allowed 2 runs. So this game could have been 8-8. But Bregman booted in routine play. All he had to do was step on third, and it hit the heel of his glove. And the inning continued, and then a 2-run single by De La Cruz. Oh, I shorted the Cubs a hit. My bad. Didn't realize that. All right. Again, we'll be back. Jay's hosting the Mariners tonight, about 100 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes. Let's check out the box score. On 75 votes, 26% the Reds would win. Cubs season series lead is 6-2, but Reds lead this 3-gamer 1-0. De La Cruz with 3 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Stewart and Stevenson, Trevino, and Rodriguez all with 2-hit games. Stevenson led the Reds with 3 RBIs. Stewart had 2. Stewart's 29th home run. Trevino's 5th. Stevenson's 13th. Friedel's 4th for the Reds. 4 home runs given up by the Cubs pitching. Cubs offense got 2. Bush is 17th. Ramirez 4th. Suzuki and Horner had 3-hit games. 2 RBI for Suzuki and Bush. A 2-hit game for PCA. Peterson went 5 innings, only gave up 2 runs. Thornton went 2/3, gets the loss, and blown save number 2. Gave up 5 runs over 2/3. He got shellacked or shelled. Savale gave up 2 runs, but they were unearned because of Bregman booting that ball at third and 2 1/3. Palencia gave up that home run to Friedel in the top of the 9th. It ended up actually not mattering. Lauder went 5, gave up 3, 6-8 record. May gave up 1 and a 1 2/3. Burke, a third of an inning, scoreless. Antone gave up 3, didn't record an out. Mole with the hold, number 7, gave up a run in an inning. Pagan nailed down the 9th, scoreless. Didn't even give up a base runner. His 18th hold. All right. I don't believe anybody is live yet. It's a little early, 4:33. So we'll just say we'll see you in like 90 minutes, I think. Now let's check up on the chat before we head on out. Like and subscribe on YouTube before you head on out. Follow on Twitch if you haven't already. If you have it, helps support my channel and my endeavors. Connor, it's fine. That's the way we go. So we're fine. Celebrini. Nico Heishier. Yeah. No, I agree. Kieran's fine. Hughes. Oh, Quinn Hughes. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Carl. Thanks for being here. Yeah, no problem. I get it. If you're an O's fan, no worries. Yeah, 76-59 for the Cubs. And 64-71. Yeah. Connor, Kieran and I and Caden are all in agreement. You don't need to rebuke him for better to be safe than sorry. Thank you, Ricky. Yeah, against the Guardians. Gotcha. Yep. Hello, Tim Zappa. Thanks for stopping by. Quite a bit. Canucks. Yeah. Thank you, Pittsburgh Seal Down girl. Go Bucks tonight. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think that'll do it. I think I'll have some early dinner. I am hungry. Sinbin Streams signing out. Hope to see you in about 95 minutes. We'll have Mariners Blue Jays for you. Until next time, take care. Sinbin Streams signing out. Oh, wow. The Cubs are only 19-18 versus NL Central teams. That's a bit of a problem. All right. Sinbin Streams signing out. Wishing you all the best. Good afternoon and bye-bye for now. Go Jays, go Cubs.